Good morning, class. Today we're going to look at two concepts that we've seen previously, but I really want to take some time to just focus a little bit on these two ideas, which is the break and continue. So we introduced break back in switch statements, and the break allows you to leave the switch statement. Well, a break is going to do the same sort of thing inside of a loop structure, be it a for loop, a do-while loop, or a while loop. When you hit a break, it's going to cause the loop to end. Now, a continue is not going to cause the loop to end. Instead, a continue is going to cause the loop to immediately go to the next step on a for loop, or on a while or do while loop, go immediately to the while statement and check to see if the condition is true. And if the condition's true, it will run the while loop or for loop again. And one thing with the continue, though, is that you might be thinking to yourself, based purely on that description, that it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. A while loop will a continue will skip all of the code that's after the continue and go straight to the condition again. So it's different than just a while loop or for loop or so forth running normally. So let's look at two examples of a break and continue. So in this example, the user's inputting, we're generating a random number, 1 to 10. And the for loop is running from 1 to 10. So I'm printing out I, and then I have this if statement. If I is equal to n, break. So that break is going to cause the for loop to immediately end. Now, breaks and continues inside loops need to be inside an if statement. And because the moment it hits the break, it leaves the for loop or the while loop. So if I put a break without an if statement, it's just going to, like if I put a break here, what's going to happen is, okay, I is 1, 1's less than 10, print I, break, oh, immediately leaves. So that's why we don't put breaks without an if statement, because you want to have a particular reason to break out of the code, not just leave the code immediately. All right, so let's look at an example of a continue. So again, I'm just generating a random number here, 1 to 10. I is 1, runs from 1 to 10. And I say if I is equal to n, continue. So the moment this is true, and I hit this continue, I don't run the rest of the code. Instead, I immediately go up to the step and increase I by 1, and then check the condition. So what this for loop does is it prints 1 through 10, except it doesn't print the value of I when it equals n. So if n is 3, it'll print 1, 2, 4, 5, because I print after that if statement. And if this if statement is true, I hit continue, which means I don't run the rest of this code because I go immediately to the step. And again, just like a break, you need to put if statements, you need to put continues inside if statements. Otherwise, it's just going to hit that continue and then just immediately go back to the start of the loop. And you don't want that. You want to have some sort of control structure using an if statement, figuring out when I break or when I continue. All right. Thank you very much, and have a good day.